Now, the biggest stories on the South Coast from the WBSM Newsroom. This is WBSM News.
New Bedford Mayor John Mitchell trying to lure European wind companies this week while at an offshore wind conference in the United Kingdom. He says he wants the city's port to be top of mind in offshore wind discussions. This as the staging of Vineyard Wind is set for next year out of New Bedford. Mitchell is the only American speaker at the event. He says it's not a question of when, but where European companies plan to grow in the U.S. market. He has meetings set up with over a dozen companies and economic development groups to tout the city's assets. Bristol County Sheriff-elect Paul Heroux is reflecting on what he called a challenging race after defeating 25-year incumbent Tom Hodgson.
First, it was time for change, and when a person stays too long in office, they're eventually going to get voted out, particularly in an executive capacity. It does catch up to you.
The Attleboro mayor telling WBSM's South Coast Tonight that his victory is also thanks to committed volunteers and having the right message and background. He said Hodgson is well respected in the county, and that made him a formidable opponent. The cities of Fall River and New Bedford are on track to join the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority. Boston.com reports the vote, which represented one of the final hurdles for gaining the commuter rail service, was overwhelmingly in favor. The trains between Boston and the South Coast via the Middleborough-Lakeville line are expected to start running next year. After 8 years in office, outgoing Governor Charlie Baker says he'll feel sad when he leaves in January. While he decided not to seek re-election to a third term, Baker says he still likes the job. He's consistently had among the highest approval ratings for any governor in the country. As for the future, Baker says he's still the governor and will stay focused on that until Governor-elect Maura Healey takes office. A section of Fish Road in Tiverton is closed for bridge work. The State Department of Transportation says the closure will be in effect for a couple of weeks. All traffic will use the same detour that has been in effect for trucks since last winter due to a weight restriction. And the matriarch of the landmark Kowloon restaurant on Route 1 in Saugus has died. Madeline Wong died yesterday at the age of 95. Wong and her late husband opened the restaurant in 1959. She's survived by 6 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Now a check of your forecast with ABC 6.
This afternoon, you'll see tons of sunshine, milder temperatures, and a little bit of a breeze. Look for a high near 67. For tonight, partly cloudy with patchy fog developing after midnight. Your low near 49. And for Friday, look for early patchy fog, giving way to mostly cloudy skies. We will see some showers develop after 2 p.m. It will be warm and muggy with a high of 71. From the ABC 6 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kelly Bates on New Bedford's News Talk Station, 1420 WBSM.
I'm Phil Devitt for WBSM News.